how to truly love yourself and wipe away that anxiety once and for all. Welcome back to another video. I'm Maximilian. I help entrepreneurs reprogram their mind, rewire their lives for happiness, success, abundance, fulfillment, confidence, you name it, I do it. And I'm going to explain the process of how I went from being very anxious, being very depressed, being very unhappy to truly loving myself and knowing that I am amazing. Not thinking that I'm better than anyone, but knowing that I am amazing. This didn't happen overnight. I didn't all of a sudden just go, oh, I love myself. What I did was I put in the work. Now, what I want you to answer is this question. How long did it take you to learn the alphabet? Probably a year, 2 years. I generally don't know how long it takes to learn the alphabet, but year, 2 years, 3 years, I'm not sure. Now, put it in terms like this. Children learn things very, very easily. Very easily. Children can be brought up in a bilingual family which allows them to learn 2 different languages, English, Spanish, whatever the 2 languages are, very easily because they're very susceptible. Reasons being is their brainwave states are in that of theta and alpha, which are much lower brainwave states, which are actually more programmable and more suggestible. That's why I use hypnosis with people, because as soon as you move into hypnosis, which is that of theta, you are more susceptible to suggestions. You are more susceptible to learning. You are more susceptible to changing much faster. So if you are interested in any hypnosis whatsoever and you really want to impact and change your life much quicker, send me a message. I'll be more than happy to give you a free subconscious mind analysis. We can run through and I can explain exactly how hypnosis can completely reenact and change your life, reinvent and change your life, and allow you to make these dramatic changes in your life. So, going back to that point of how children learn so quickly, when you learn the alphabet, you don't start by writing a novel. And this is where people think they need to start with loving themselves. If you want to truly love yourself, you do not at all need to start by expressing to everyone how much you love yourself. You need to start with the basics. You need to start with the alphabet. You need to start A, B, C, D, E, F, all the way to Z. And then once you've learned that, and you know that in here, off by heart, you can then begin to make smaller words. Is, and, of, it, they, here, there. You begin to make words that are very easy to say, because you'll probably sound them out at first. Them. You start to sound it out, which allows you to make the words. You write them down, you sound it out, however you're doing it. Then what you begin to do is you can write bigger words because they are, however, all these bigger words, and then that allows you to move into building sentences. This is where it starts. You don't start with paragraphs, you start with letters, small words, bigger words, sentences, then you can move to paragraphs, then you can move to stories. But it doesn't happen overnight, it is a process. So before anyone thinks that they're just gonna abolish it overnight, listen here, it's hard. It is hard, and I know what it's like. I went through it myself. But what I want you to understand is that you can make these shifts very simply when you begin to take the right action. First of all, what I want you to understand is what content are you consuming? What people are you hanging around with that you're consuming their information? Are they positive? Is the music you're listening to positive? Is it negative? Is it sad? Are the people you're speaking to negative and sad? Are they angry? Are they bitter? Are they judgmental? Because if they are, you need to find people who are positive and empowering. And if you can't find people who are positive and empowering, do exactly what I did, because I had no other choice. I had to find a way, and that's why I listen to so many audiobooks. That's why I watch a lot of YouTube videos. That's why I listen to so much positive music, is because that was my way of consuming information. We live in a day-to-day where it is possible to get a book from someone of their 20, 40, 50 years of experience condensed into one book, condensed into one audiobook, condensed into a video. Why not use that? Why not use that? It doesn't matter how you get to where you want to be, it just matters that you get there. If we weren't allowed to copy people in life, it would be illegal. It is not illegal to copy. Think of every business out there. Starbucks, Costa. I'm not sure who came first, but they're exactly the same business and they are both equally as successful in monetary terms. McDonald's, Burger King, again, I don't agree with their ethics, but equally as successful in monetary terms. YouTubers. There's not just one YouTuber, there's millions of YouTubers. Actually, I don't know how much. I'm sure there's a good few thousand of like really successful YouTubers. Why? Because they all, and there's some people that talk about exactly the same thing. Think about people who vlog. They do the exact same thing. They just do it in their way because it's their own personality. They just copy the model that worked, which was vlogging, which was YouTube. So utilize things that work from other people. And this is where you need to consume this content. You need to consume positive content that's giving you that idea of, I can and I will do it. I can and I will do it. I can and I will do it. Which then leads me on to the next step of, are you actively being aware of your thoughts? When these negative, anxious, fearful thoughts come up, are you being aware of them? Do you know what they are? And do you know what is triggering them? If you don't already know what they are and you don't already know what's triggering them, what I want you to do is right now, I want you to write down a list. And maybe not right now because maybe you're not feeling anxious or worried. But when you feel anxious and worried, I want you to get this list out. Maybe it's on your phone, wherever it is. I want you to figure out exactly what triggered this. Was it what someone said? Was it something you did? Was it a place you went? So that you're aware of the trigger. Then I want you to move to the thought. What is it that I'm thinking? Maybe it's, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, I'm never going to be able to do that. Be aware of this. Then you can move on and say, what could I replace this with? I'm not going to say you're going to replace it straight away. What could I replace this with? I'm not enough. You are more than enough. No one's going to want to see me. There's going to be people out there who are going to love me. Start to make these shifts. Start to know what you could put there. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying you could put that there. Because when you become aware of it and you know what you can trade it for, eventually over time, you'll start to do this subconsciously, and we run 95% of our life through our subconscious mind. When you do it subconsciously, it becomes who you are, it becomes habitual. So, once you've done that, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to begin meditation. Meditation completely slows your brainwaves down. It allows you to completely clear your mind. And if you look at the happiest people on this earth, they are people with clear minds. They are people that don't have a care in the world. Why? Because they've worked on that. So, meditation is the biggest key. And if you want hypnosis, send me a message. Hypnosis is just like a fast track to meditation to get into those deeper states. But you need to be able to learn how to lower your brainwave levels into a state that allows you to relax. Because anxiety is tensed up. It's tensed up, and I know it is. I know what it feels like. It's like, you need to relax and let go. And this is where you need to do this just as much as you clean your teeth. Why do you clean your teeth every day? Because you want to look good. Why do I meditate every day? Because I want to feel good. I'd much rather feel good than look good. I know that for a fact. But I've got the opportunity to do both. And so do you. And the last step, what I want you to begin to do is start to put things around your house. Literally, these little affirmations. Stuff like this. This stuff is so positive, so empowering. Get sticky notes. Put them on your mirror while you're cleaning your teeth. I love myself. I am amazing. Using all these affirmations. And what is an affirmation? An affirmation is just something broken down stating I am blank. I am amazing. I am strong. I am confident. Where your focus goes, energy flows. If you're focusing on I am strong, your mind is activating going, how am I strong? Okay. Maybe because of the past I've been through. I am amazing. How am I amazing? Maybe because I did this one thing for someone the other day. I am amazing. I can love myself. And then your mind kicks into gear to say, this is how I can do it, rather than I can't do this. You're asking a completely different question. I can't do this turns to, how can I do this? I don't have enough money to start this business. How can I have enough money to start this business? I don't deserve this person in a relationship. How could I deserve this person in a relationship? As soon as you begin to change your questions, your answers become clearer. Your answers stand out. They come to you. And all it comes down to is a state of being that you are. So be aware of everything around you. Be aware of what you're consuming, who you're listening to, and start to be intentional with how you are thinking about yourself. If you have to, get lipstick on your mirror and write, I love myself. Do it with something that can come off. And if you're under 18, this is my disclaimer, don't do it. But put this stuff around your house. Put affirmations around your room. I love myself. I read this stuff every single day. Without realizing, I read it, I consume it. I listen to motivational content. First thing I do when I wake up, I meditate, and then I listen to powerful positive content because I'm susceptible in the morning. Everyone is. So if you have anxiety, and you now don't because of this video, begin to make these changes today. That's all I can say. When you start to make these changes, things shift and you start to become much happier within yourself. Things start to become more peaceful. You're more aware of what you're consuming, who you're speaking to, what you're taking in. Therefore, how you start to value yourself. And then you start to love yourself. So I hope this video has given you some inspiration. I hope this video has given you some practical steps that you can start changing your life with. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer, or send me a message on Instagram. But I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Keep spreading love, kindness, and so much positivity.